Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Chris here with the Nightmare Corner. So today is an awesome day. It is mail call, and what did we get? We got the Kotobukiya Dead by Daylight Trapper statue, and I am absolutely in love with this statue. I cannot wait to show you guys how awesome this statue is. So just looking at the box, I mean, the box alone is freaking fantastic. You guys are gonna love it. We got the Trapper right there, as you can see. Nice little picture of him. Of course, this is the Trapper, and you got the kind of entity sticking out over the border of the Trapper. On the inside of the box, which I'm going to show you guys what the insert looks like, but you got his perks. You have like the hook and the dead symbol on the inside, on the side there, but I'll show you guys that once we take him out of the box. But looking at the side of this box, this is some beautiful art. Look at that. You got the Trapper there with the red eye looking all evil, and I just love how the flames are coming up from the bottom. You got Trapper there over there wiping his blade right behind the wall or whatever that is there. And I mean, that side view is so awesome. Going to the back, we got a nice little profile pic of the Trapper with his blade and of course his trap. And then we got three little pictures here that kind of show you the detailing from the hooks in his shoulder, his blade, and his bear trap along with his face. And like I said, I mean, that's just a beautiful packaging. They did a really good job. On the side here, we got the loading icon, and then of course Dead by Daylight, the Trapper. And I just love how you kind of have like the fire sparks on the side there. And then of course right back to the front. Just awesome packaging all around. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you guys the top of the box. Right there where it says Trapper, you got Dead by Daylight in the symbol, and of course that little diamond on top. So very awesome packaging. These guys did a phenomenal job with it, and I could tell you this Trapper is amazing. Definitely worth the money. Looking at the bottom, you got your you know, just your hazards and warnings and all that stuff for the figure. But like I said, this Trapper is amazing. I can't wait to get into it and show you guys. And I'm really excited because I pre-ordered the Hillbilly as well. So once the Hillbilly comes, we're definitely doing a review video on him. But I'm going to get ready to show you guys the insert, and then we're going to go take a look at the figure. So here we go with the insert. You got the nice background there. And there's the symbols that are on the left side. You got the bear trap, the generators, and then of course you got the two dead symbols, the hook, and then the trapped symbol that you see throughout the game. And if you guys know, been with the channel, you guys know I love Dead by Daylight. I love the lore and the characters. It's just awesome. And then of course we have the Trapper's 3 perks right there on the right. And it's an awesome insert. We even got the bear trap there on the ground. Definitely a nice background to display the Trapper in, if you can figure out a way to put it together outside of the box. But let's go ahead and show you guys the Trapper and his accessories. So we're going to start off with the bear trap. The bear trap is really good. Unfortunately, it doesn't open, but nonetheless, it's still cool. These little side things here, they do bounce and kind of push down right there, as you can see. But yeah, I like it. I mean, you can see it's the bear trap. It's rusted really well. None of the other pieces move. They kind of stay in place, which is kind of good because if he's going to hold it, you kind of don't want it to be loose and opening and stuff like that. But I think it would have been cool if it opened just a little bit. But I mean, overall, like I said, the bear trap is a cool piece. It's not a big deal breaker for me, but you know, it's really cool. Like I said, the coloring, you see some blood there on the base, next to where the tongue is, and even his cleaver is really good. Guys, they did such a crazy job with this, with the detailing when it comes to the cracks and missing pieces. The blood part, nice and glossy. You got the handle there, the wraps around the handle. I love how they made the blood all glossy and just has that wet look. The notches on his cleaver, I mean, just great detail, especially with the blood. You can see how it kind of like it's kind of thick and bloody at the end, and then it kind of goes into the splatter towards the back of the cleaver and stuff that he uses. But like I said, beautiful detailing on the handle, if we can focus in. Nice detailing on the wrap there. And I mean, Kotobukiya did a really good job creating the statue. I mean, just look at that. Beautiful. Blood's nice and smooth. It got the glossy look to it to give it that real fresh look. That's just awesome. Nice touch there. I'm glad that they did that because the blood aspect is really cool. And then, of course, we have Evan McMillan himself, the Trapper. And guys, oh my god, this thing is amazing. The detail on this is just insane. Everything from the cracked skin to the mask to the blood, the scars, the sculpting and creases of his suit. I mean, this thing is phenomenal. It was definitely worth the money. If you're a Dead by Daylight fan and a fan of Kotobukiya, you guys already know how Kotobukiya does their statues. But starting at the base, we're gonna look at the window vault there. Got a little piece of it there. I wish they would have kind of made those metal things right there a little bit more dirtier, rustier, instead of being just so clean gray, but that's okay. We could probably add to that. And then, of course, you had the entity blocking the vault right there. And then the base, of course, on the floor. Got his leg wrapped, and, I mean, just overall crazy good looking at this statue. Look at the blood again. We got the glossy look on the blood. On his hands and throughout the body and the scars, and I love it because it gives it that nice wet fresh look. I mean, them things look realistic. It's awesome. Hooks going in and out of his arm and into his shoulder. I mean, the strap going around his, I mean, they did some amazing detail. But like I said, I think the blood really adds to the figure. The fact that they made it glossy to make it look real and fresh, I mean, they just did really good. Look at that. And they didn't overdo it with the blood, because you can still kind of even see the sculpting and stuff like that on his hands. And then here's a close-up of his face, of the mask. I mean, this thing is just phenomenal. Looking at all the cuts, just look how realistic that looks. I mean, they did a really good job. Even there on the neck, the gashes, if you guys can see how it glistens, it's got that wet look. And like I said, they did really good with the blood, because you can still see the cracked skin on him. So that's nice that you don't just see blood and you miss out on that detail. That detail is still there. But I mean, this figure is something else. We're gonna do a little bit closer. You don't see his eye like you do in the picture, which is okay, because I kind of like that they keep it dark. But if you can see a little bit in there past the teeth, you can see a little bit of his chin. He's got a scratch there as well. There's the side view. You got the scratch on the side of the head, and just the awesome markings on the mask to give it that realistic look. And then going again back into the gashes on the neck to give it that wet look inside. That's just awesome. And then, of course, you got the hooks going through his arm, his shoulder. Really nice detailing, guys, all around, honestly. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pretty much put his cleaver and his bear trap in his hand so you guys can see what he looks like. I mean, he's 10 times phenomenal with his accessories on there and looking deadly. So let's go ahead and take a look with him with his stuff. And then here we go. We got with his cleaver, posing as if he was wiping his blade after he just attacked somebody. And then, of course, holding his trusty bear trap in his hand. And I gotta say, once it's all together, I mean, he's 10 times better with his stuff. I mean, just looking at him, like I said, I think they captured the Trapper really well. And being a fan of Dead by Daylight, I mean, I'm stoked to own one of these things. Again, going back to the vault, you can see the entity blocking the vault location right there. I mean, that's even awesome. A nice touch that they were able to add the entity into it in the first place was pretty cool. But yeah, guys, like I said, other than that, I mean, the sculpting is really cool. It's on point. You got the nice details. I mean, they didn't miss out on anything on this figure, I don't think. And I'm really excited to see what other figures they're going to come out with. I know we got the Hillbilly that should be releasing in the fall. So I already have him pre-ordered and ready to go so we can get him in. But, I mean, I got to say the Trapper is awesome. He's definitely one of my killers that I main and that I play. And he's definitely worth the pickup, guys. So I highly recommend him. And, yeah, definitely go for it. He's going to be an awesome addition to my collection. And like I said, you guys been with the channel long enough. You guys know we play Dead by Daylight. And Trapper is definitely one of the killers that I play. So I appreciate you guys watching. Please hit that thumbs up button on the video. Please consider hitting that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Also, don't forget we have a halfway to Halloween giveaway that is going on right now. So I'll make sure I'll leave that for you guys to click in the beginning of the video. And yeah, also don't forget I have the Instagram and Twitch down in the description below, as well as 2 ways if you guys would like to support the channel that you can donate, or 3 ways now. So yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope this video helped you guys out and you know, gave you some insight on the Trapper look. And yeah, like I said, thank you guys for watching. Have a great night. Be kind to someone, stay positive, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I appreciate every one of you, and I'll see you next time.